Elusia Isle is still a long way off. I should take stock of my item and gear situation. I can't fail in my soul guard duty. Not again.
Time to get on the...
Okay, correct. The beast, the what?
In the...
The whole... Now it's...
Well then. Arvid's pasture supplies food to the whole world. Its vast, lush fields are abundantly fertile. Though peaceful now, in the past people fought over this very land.
Arvid's War, right? I remember Hina reading historical...
Hina what?
Just fields and farms as far as the eye can see, huh?
A familiar sight. It reminds me of Milpa's ranch.
Imagine having to plow this whole pasture.
The caretakers here rely on the capital and the blessings of the spirits to cultivate their crops.
Let's plan our next move. I feel blessed by the elements. Awesome! Keep it up! Just getting started.
I can aid my allies with this new strength.
I'm on it.
Time to get to work.
Wanna do this the hard way, huh?
It's useless, Tura. On it! Don't mind if I do.
Orin turned out to be the king of jerks. I had wanted to thank him for his help in riding, but after Kima, well, he better hope we never cross paths again. His face will have an unfortunate collision with my fist.
Understood.
Consider yourself lucky I didn't go all out.
So when exactly did that Arvid's pasture war happen?
Historical volumes have been somewhat vague, but it was before the establishment of Illistana.
Hard to imagine fighting over such a bountiful meadow. Greed is a scary thing.
Let's collect ourselves before we set off. Nice. Got it.
Was Orin an acquaintance of yours? An ally of old, perhaps?
Val and Hina met him after they set out from Tiania. From what I was able to glean, he's not a merchant.
Orin took advantage of them. He's a coward and a cheat.
Watch yourselves, everyone!
Nowhere to hide.
Thanks. Keep them coming.
This should be the last.
On it!
No bites. Woo, this is a nice find.
The Dud Bears will love this. The Dud Bears will love this.
Val's a lot less fun to be around when he's mopey. But I don't know what to say either.
My suggestion is to allow him some space, Karina.
He's trying, but it takes time to get your thoughts in order after such loss. Respond when he initiates conversation, and just be there for him.
Ramco? Are you worried about me? Thanks, buddy. I didn't mean to upset you. I'll be okay.
I was told once that the area around Dura Gorge hasn't changed much since ancient times. The monsters are formidable too. Don't let your guard down for a moment.
Not everyone's perfect like you, Morley. But Hina's here too. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
Don't worry about it, okay?
Let's just do our best to stay vigilant.
Hina would be deeply disappointed in us if we were to incur any injuries. The moisture in the air is completely absent, but the wind spirits are still present.
It's the worst. Val, walk in front of me to block the gusts.
Okay. I guess this could count as protecting the alms.
We're counting on you, Val.
All right.
How many times have you visited the gorge, Palomina?
Not frequently, I fear. Certainly not often enough to become used to the challenging climate.
We need your help. We're in our way.
Go get him!
Thanks. Taking a fight with us was foolish. I'll be taking this.
Do not forget to watch your footing, Val.
Sorry. Sounds like you're protecting me more than I'm protecting you.
Perish the thought. I merely want nothing detrimental to befall our defender.
Go get
Keep them coming.
Just one left.
Keep them coming. The bugbears will love this. Don't mind if I do.
What did you do for fun as a kid, Palomina?
Let me see. I read and reviewed the written word. I learned about flora and fauna. Oh, I would often experiment with different types of tea leaves to create the best blend of flavors.
I guess that's about what I'd expect from a childhood spent cooped up in a palace.
Right. A welcome find.
Dead end? No. I bet the power of wind could help here.
Let's ask Sylphid for some assistance.
Quite a difference from the pasture we passed through before, huh?
I always consider the changing landscape as another thing to look forward to while traveling.
Hina would have loved to see all these places.
A fine opportunity to rest. of that weapon looks lethal.
Slivers of moonlight! Control the enemy's movements with the Luna Globe!
Understood. Luna Glow! The elemental vessel is ready.
I'll carry on from here.
Can take this. I'm on it. Roger that.
Time to get to work.
Go get him.
I'll carry on from here.
Go full speed!
Take this!
Take this.
Now don't stop
I'm
attacking!
on it.
I can still fight. Ice!
Want some more? Then save me. Thanks for the help. Stupid.
I'll deal with this.
Go get him.
Starting to get desperate. I'll carry on from here.
Don't stand too close.
Thanks.
Go get him.
You're mine.
Go get him.
Take this.
You won't stay down. Go get him.
It's immobilized. Nicely done. You're mine. Feel the breath of mana. I won't lose. Not so tough now, are you?
Go for it. Spirits will answer our call.
Take this!
For the help. Go get him.
Take this! Now we can keep moving.
Why do we have to fight such big monsters? They should just let us go already.
The Dede Cliffs are just ahead. We should arrive shortly.
Please work and run with the wind.
alms in the Soul Guard!
Wow! Hurry! Let's go tell the grown-ups! Yeah, hurry up! Wow! What a welcome!
I feel the weight of my role as an alm.
Thanks for bringing down the mood, Palomina.
Don't blame her. As queen, she knows exactly the manpower needed to provide for the alms. The Beast Watch may guard the Dede Cliffs, but it's the support of Illistana that sustains them here.
Let us first greet the overseer of the watch before we consider climbing the cliffs.
The Dede Cliffs. They're so tall you can't see anything on the other side.
You're telling me people would climb these cliffs? No way!
The children went in the direction of the garrison.
So, how do we get this jackseed a-growing?
The Beast Watch should know what to do. It's safe in their hands.
Shall we seek an audience with the overseer of... the watch?
We are glad you all, Alms and Soul Guard alike, have arrived safely. We have been waiting.
Overseer Molabe, how do you fare this fine day?
Well, Your Majesty, though from now on I will address you as the Alm of Water, Undine's chosen and pride of both Illistana and the members of the Watch alike. There is yet another surprising presence within this convoy, the Alm of the Moon.
Yes, sir. I am Morley, newly appointed by the elemental Luna once her blessing was restored to the land.
There has been no better news heard in the garrison for years. As children of the parish ourselves, we are glad to hear that Aetern is not gone forever.
Hi, hello. Alm of Wind at your service.
It is my honor. I have greeted many alms of wind, but none have had such a robust aura as yourself. The goddess of mana will surely rejoice at the power you'll bring forth into the world.
Aw, you're just saying that, but flattery will get you everywhere.
And where might the Alm of Fire be?
The Alma Fire is...
I see. Then Tiania has no chosen this year. Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure. The wind will rage, and the winged fall flightless. Pure waters will run foul, and disease spread. The moon's hold over time will splinter, depriving all beings of logic.
Every land has their own legend of disaster.
Guju and Aetern each saw calamity transpire. Tiania will surely be the next to succumb. Where mana ceases to flow, tragedy follows. Such is the way of things.
It's been a while since I heard the prophecy of Aetern's demise. It sounds wrong.
Well, you know how these old prophecies go, Morley. Besides, Luna's back, so there's nothing to worry about anymore.
Not good. I gotta get Hina's core stone back. Has a Gaian traveler come through this area recently?
Besides yourselves, we've only had contact with messengers from Illistana lately.
Thanks anyway.
Orin is either late or lying in wait in a less frequented location. We must not linger long before leaving for Elusia Isle, lest we lose our advantage.
Time is of the essence. Let's see to the growing of the jackseed. Gloriosa!
The Watch is tasked with performing the ceremonial planting and watering of the jackseed. The ritual is quite specific. We will see to the preparations. Please go to the rear of the garrison.
Not another ritual.
The seed is planted. Now, we must water it.
Commence the watering, Gloriosa.
Spirits of Earth, we beseech you, bring life forth from this barren soil. Guide the alms over the cliffs and to Elusia beyond.
Wow, I didn't think it would really work.
As we feared, the power of Earth has grown too weak.
What do you mean?
4 years passed. The Alm of Earth was prevented from completing her sacrifice. Ever since, the soil has been unsuited for growing plants, even as far away as here in Dede.
Without the blessings of Earth, the vegetation here screams for sustenance.
Even with an ocean between you, you feel the effects from Guju?
So, does that mean, this little baby sprout isn't going to get any taller? Are we gonna have to try and scale the cliffs to get to Elusia ourselves?
That might be difficult. How many days would it set us back?
A definite dilemma.
There may be a solution. If you can ask to borrow the powers of Gnome, Elemental of Earth, he may be able to restore our soil.
The Earth Elemental, huh? Though Guju is gone, it's possible that the Elemental is still in the vicinity.
That would make sense. Luna was still in a cairn.
We found the Elemental of the Moon. I trust we can find Gnome as well.
Guju. The Earth Village. There's a chance that Liza is still there too. I'll get you back, Hina. I promise. Just a little longer.
There should be a boat from the free city of Tsata that will take us there.
Then let's make for Tsata.
Soil that once brought life turns all to dust and stone.
Is there any mana left to sustain the land of Guju and its elemental?
Finally, we're on our way.
But where exactly should we head from here?
To the left of the pasture is higher terrain. We should start there.
Once we traverse the bridge pass and the moors, we should be able to see our target, Sata. This place is called Entwine Bridge Pass.
Huh, strange name.
People began calling the bridge Entwine after hearing the tale of a legendary hero proclaiming his undying passion for his paramour on this pass.
It's meant to symbolize the love of hearts entwined, no matter the distance between them. Father told me about it during one of our market trips.
I'm a memory. A whisper at your fingertips. Entwine, huh? It's not a bad name, I guess.
Reminds me of times with my mother.
We're following in the steps of legendary heroes and the alms of old. Walking over this bridge is kinda a big deal, huh?
Across the ocean lies the island of Lorimar and Teratio, a world-renowned theater. There, they periodically produce a play detailing the legend of a great hero of old. This bridge pass is also mentioned within the story. It is truly a touching tale. If we find ourselves with time, we should watch the...
So many people have taken this same road, past these same landmarks.
It has seen a lot. The bridge pass literally connects the past to the present.
Well, that bridge was way longer than I thought. Longer than the one through a cairn.
True, I marvel at the masterful masonry of our ancestors. The bridge pass was built quite a long time ago. It is older than the oldest of our lore pertaining to that legendary hero.
I can't even wrap my mind around how old that is.
The Tailed from the East earnestly endeavored to enhance their relations with the human settlement in the West. Thus, they requested the Gaians to build a bridge that might connect them.
And now we will be able to reach the Earth Elemental Gnome, thanks to the ancient Gaians and the very same structure.
The drier it gets, the hotter the sun feels.
At least we're on track to make it to the free city of Tsata.
Then we charter a boat and make our way across the sea. Let's get going.
So, Sata, what's it like?
Your guess is as good as mine. I have not yet been, but I'm equally excited to experience somewhere new.
Go get it!
Just one more. You're mine! Okay.
Keep them coming.
This was our victory. Taking this. Want to do this the hard way, huh?
Go get it!
Take this!
Go get it!
One more.
You got a long way to go before you can challenge us. We gotta figure out the boat situation once we reach Sata. I don't need anything as fancy as a prim. All I'm saying is I hope we have options.
Getting to Guju is what matters. I'll take a raft if I gotta. I think that banner is the symbol of the Free City.
Look! You can also see the lighthouse. I am certain this is Tata.
Huh? What's that big thing a little ways off?
Let's go in and see for ourselves what kind of city we're dealing with. Thanks! You're mine! You're mine!
Easy!
I guess this means I've improved. Yes!
Oh, are you newcomers? This is Tata, the Free City. As the name implies, you are free to live however you wish here. Enjoy yourselves. You may choose to stay for 3 minutes, 3 years, or even 3 lifetimes. So live it up. Whatever you want to do is up to you. Or I suppose it would be more accurate to say that in this free city, there is but one rule. No one should own material goods not shared with the rest. That's it. Cast aside your possessions, vestments, and land. All that belongs to one belongs to us all.
What an interesting philosophy.
Why assign ownership to things? The people in this city share their wealth so that all are wealthy. Our clothes are hand-me-downs, our dwellings public. If your blade gets dull, borrow another from the shop. Leaky boat, we'll all pitch in.
Well, at least that means they have boats here. Let's see if we can get someone to ferry us to Guju. The customs here in Tata sure are different. I should probably head to the pier if I want to ask about a boat. Grizzly! Taking this? Yes! Yes!
Oh my, do my eyes deceive me? A soul guard here? I thought I'd never see one come this...
I could say the same of you. Not many dragonfolk live outside.
Very true, very true! I'm practically one of a kind. Our laws state that only the Fuji's are rebel, that's what. I just had to see the mana goddess for myself, you see? So I threatened a traveling peddler and got them to sneak me out of Longren.
Threatened?
It's silly, but wouldn't you, since I didn't... How's about...
Who should I talk?
Rule? For a while...
What kind of...
The sea may... A wall...
You're kidding?
Nope.
Sorry, but I don't have the time to sit up. Maybe someone else had... Now what? I don't know what to do. I should find the others and regroup. Where'd they go? This is kinda exciting. Nice!
with me, Val?
I've seen a lot of.
Morley, I don't think I've ever heard such a glowing compliment from you. Maybe.
Those two appear to be having the times of their lives. I do not think I have seen
Yeah,
the ad. Oh,
it's not.
Forgive me.
Who?
We have given.
there is something we need.
Whatever force created the wall of waves did not mean for mortal hands to rend it. Do not wait.
Such.
Does that?
Humanity?
How does a.
My role as Soul Guard is to protect the alms from harm. Does it matter how I see them? Whoever is on the pilgrimage is my responsibility. Orin was asking the same questions. I feel like I'm missing something. We've got a ways to go on our journey, so... if there are...
Ooh.
Palomina,
Thank you.
The cape?
I am so sorry to have ruined the mood with my mysterious malady.
don't apologize. I just want to make sure you're okay. We're not far, so take it easy on the way.
Thank you, Val.
Yes! Taking this? Got some syrup!
Do you hear that?
Look, there!
She is calling to me.
Hey! Palomina! Palomina, come on! Snap out of it!
What was I doing? Forgive me. It was such...
Dizziness?
I heard a...
What are you talking? All I saw was a huge wall of waves. No wonder the ships haven't been...
Strange. The sound is the only thing that stands out in my memory. I heard a voice, yet Val could not hear the same sound, and such a strange emotion welling up in my heart. What could it mean?
Palomina, focus. 1 foot in front of the other. We can discuss this with everyone later. Yes!
Glyph mentioned that you weren't feeling well. Are you doing any better?
Apologies for my abrupt absence. Val and I have to tell you.
Hang on. You still look pale.
We can talk to the people here and dig a little deeper into the Wall of Waves story.
I know this melody. Once very long ago, a prince and princess, sundered by walls of water, vowed their love within the temple halls of mortar. Val, the verse is the very same
Me?
If...
That would...
Hey,
Right.
Young. Nothing.
the danger we face on the journey is all part of the job. We each have our duties. I have...
Brave words, Soul Guard. By the laws of this land, all we own belongs to everyone. We give... This is the... Originally guarded in Tiania, over much time and many owners. Now it seems right to entrust its...
Thank you so much. Hopefully this will help us get through...
May your endeavor be successful.
Ready? Then west we go to
The tales make it sound like a particularly perilous place.
This city sees travelers from all around. I would assume that we have our choice of some good weapons and...
I should look around town to prep for the journey to Tato Temple. Let's rest up. Taking this? Let's plan our next move.